What is going on to you, Pisces? Hope y'all are having a great day. You Pisces have the High Priestess, the Three of Gabriel, and then you have the Nine of Michael. Okay, so let's see. Let's see what's going on. Okay, interesting, because hmm, okay, okay. So there's some sort of triumph or win that you Pisces basically have had, a big win. It was something that you Pisces pretty much needed to see. The High Priestess, the Three of Gabriel, and the Nine of Michael, right, speaks to how, um, like, you'll have individuals who you will entertain, you'll get to know, you'll try to court, see what's going on with them, and then basically they turn out to be psychos. They lose their minds. They act like egomaniacs. You know what I mean? They don't know how to basically maneuver themselves, right? They don't know how to move. They completely get lost in the kind of attention that you Pisces pretty much give them. And see, the thing is that I said the Nine of Gabriel, excuse me, Three of Gabriel. The Three of Gabriel, right? Excuse me, that's my mistake. Three of Gabriel and the Nine of Michael. This is a situation where, like, they get lost in the kind of attention that you pretty much give them. But that's okay because you're not with them. Things are pretty much free for you. Three of Gabriel, Nine of Michael. As a matter of fact, things are so good for you. A lot of you Pisces are actually trying to figure out. You are actually trying to figure out, well, what's your next step, right? What is the next thing that you Pisces are actually going to do next? Which is amazing, because what that says is that things are going so well. It's like you have to figure out what's the next step of your life, because, like I said, there's not a lot of drama. Things are, right, considerably calmed down. And so the Knight of Raphael and the King of Raphael here speaks to how so there's a sense of you just living life. Some of you Pisces may even get offers, right? You may approach people, or you may get approached. It's not this big deal the way that it used to be around 2 years ago in 2023, right? And 2022. It's better now, because of the fact that it's better now because of the fact that you Pisces are a lot more confident in who you are. So it doesn't really matter whether or not you get approached, or if you do the approaching. It's not necessarily the same, but it's far more. You're far more accustomed to it now. You know what to understand. You know what to expect. You know how to be clever on your feet, and how to relax. And so, like I said before, you Pisces are having a good time with your lives. Um, you know, Again, I have to say this. You Pisces are very much, y'all don't hear this much, but y'all are very much so ahead of the curve. If you really want me to keep it 100, y'all are ahead of the curve, because Spiritually, a lot of you have gotten a lot of things done. You've cleared out your life. Your life is a lot more simple. You're not holding on to grudges. You're not seeking to reestablish dysfunctional bonds with people who would seek to not have your best interest in mind, right? You're compassionate. So I just see a lot of you Pisces, and a lot of the other zodiac signs don't have that. Some of the zodiac signs are actually going through some things, you know, um, crabs going through some things, right? The Scorpios going through some things in the sense that I don't mean to be telling their business, but it's not in disrespect. It's not in disrespect. It's about them needing to figure out what their identity is, because part of their identity got wrapped up in the person or the people that they felt like they wanted to have a relationship with. And so when things didn't work out, they invested so much into the potential relationship that when things didn't work out, now they feel a certain kind of way, because now they're trying to figure out how exactly was this going to happen? How are they going to move forward? With you Pisces, it's a sense of you're not as weighed down by this stuff as your other water signs, right? You are very much so lighthearted in the sense that, you'll cross that bridge when you come to it. If things get heavy between yourself and someone else, then you will take it seriously. But for right now, in the beginning stages of it, I don't see you Pisces taking it seriously. I see you Pisces taking it the way that it needs to be taken. You will be straightforward. You will get to know them, get to know them. You will be square dealing and all of that. But if the person decides, they want to give you a hard time, I really don't think that you Pisces will really hold too much onto it. I think you Pisces will very much so choose to move forward with your life, because you're just built for this stuff now, right? Your whole psychology or mentality about certain things have changed. If you ask me, the way that you were before, you were a lot more attached because you wanted someone to not disappoint you and to actually have your back. Now you Pisces still want that, but you're more prepared for when they do. You know why you know a little bit more as to why they do it and what to do to be a little bit more prepared, right? When they wild out on you, or if they just ignore you or flake or whatever, see if they do it again. And then if they do it again, then it's boundary breaking, and therefore you have to stay away from them. Just based upon principle, based upon self-respect, based upon all of those things. And see a lot of you Pisces now, so you will approach other people. You're very charming, right? You have the king of Raphael, the queen of Raphael. So again, this is my point. And you're getting numbers. You're exchanging numbers. This is my point. Getting someone new is not hard. But this speaks to the power of the change that you Pisces have gone through, to where you can go through something and have a time in which you can grieve and experience what you need to experience, because you're actually trying to get to know other people and then move forward, whether it's romance, whether it's business, right? Being the surfer, being the person that does not try to defeat the ocean. It's not about trying to force and work the ocean and try to make it go your way. Do you have influence? Can you make things go your way? Yeah. But you're working with the forces, not trying to go against them. The wave is coming, but you can control the direction you go on the wave, but the wave is still coming regardless. So a lot of you Pisces have learned to use that to your advantage, and to not necessarily, be so frustrated when people let you down, whether it's family members or romance. You know, because I don't really see how they would let you down on a job unless like they fire you or something like that. But so the Knight of Ariel and the Seven of Gabriel speaks to, so your life is, I mean, your life is going quite well. The Seven of Gabriel, a person has to have Seven of Gabriel, Six of Michael. If they come on a little bit too strong, you leave. They have to have value coming into this relationship with you. They have to bring value themselves. They can't just be talking about what they want to see from you and they're needy, and because you Pisces aren't even like that. You have changed your life. If they try that, you'll leave them. So it's ironically, right? Ironically, you Pisces are showing strength. You know, the zodiac sign that people think is weak, which is, right, fishes and everything like that. That's not true. A lot of you Pisces are actually ahead of the curve, if I'm really going to be real with y'all. You know, you have the right idea about relationships. You Pisces have the right idea about yourselves. You know, showing up, if they don't bring value to you. I see that a lot of you Pisces probably hanging out with considerably or getting to know different people. So it's not, you're not necessarily bagging just one person's number. You Pisces could be out here getting to know a lot of other people, trying your hand 2 and 3 times, being successful with it. Okay, maybe even if it is very low numbers, 1 or 2 numbers that y'all exchanged, trying to still find out if they'll pass the audition of if they can understand reciprocity, right? Especially living in a world like today, because this is what it is I was referring to a few days ago. A lot of the times, people don't really understand that they're going to go from here to here. They want to go from here to here. But they don't seem to understand that life is not the kingdom all the way to the top, which is the crown. You have to take the winding road. Because that's the best way. You have to take the winding road, because the higher you go is the more depraved it becomes. Everybody wants to join the social hierarchy and climb the social. It's not horizontal and down where the sickness is. The problem is vertical. The higher you go socio-economically is the more sick and the more depraved it is. This is the reason why people, when you start talking about dating, this is the reason why people will get to the top and they'll say, oh, they want 6 figures, 6 this, 6 that, 6 da 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 da, or more, and then they have those things, and then they're like, oh, there's a lot of depravity up here, and then they report back, and then they say, oh, well, there's a lot of depravity up here. It's like, but this is what we've been trying to tell you. So if you ask me, what am I saying with all of this? What I'm saying with all this is the fact that you have the correct idea about what dating is. You're not interested in trying to climb the social hierarchy using dating, right? You Pisces are trying to find, you're a soulful being, trying to find another soulful being to build a life with together. So let's clarify the change your life, which is what love should be anyway. But you have the Temperance, Four of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, King of Cups, and then you Pisces have the Judgment. Again, this is amazing because, again, you Pisces just have the right idea about how to maneuver. Y'all actually, amongst the 12, y'all actually have some of the best mentality, or the best, amongst the best mentality to have right now. I'm not even gonna lie. The other zodiac signs are kind of struggling a little bit when it comes to figuring things out, if I'm being honest with you. If I'm being real with you. Other zodiac signs are right there with you, but then there's others that are struggling too, from what I'm seeing. Virgo is right there with you, right? You know, Sagittarius right there with you. So, you know, Sagittarius is just now climbing out of one mentality to now start to understand things for themselves, and their mind opens up. And why this is so important is because, like I said, you have the right idea. You're not interested in trying to climb social hierarchies or any of that type of stuff. You're trying to find a good person for you that's a good match, that isn't necessarily trying to climb the social hierarchy and do it, right? Because that in on itself is egomaniacal, right? You wanna gain some form of celebrity by climbing social hierarchies. It's like that in on itself is weird, right? But this is the hot talk. This is how people talk nowadays, right? And see, the thing is that the King of Cups and the Judgment is about how, and so you're okay with being judged. You're okay with people showing you very soon that they don't want to be a soulful being, trying to create a real love connection. You Pisces would actually favor that because you don't have to spend time, years building this life with this person that you didn't even know that it became this weird game of punishment and reward, like they control you, this overlord type of thing. And so because of this, if you ask me, from the bottom of my heart, I can see that you Pisces are a lot more elusive, slick, right? Mutable, which you are, mutable, able to adapt, able to just be, still you have your identity, but not being so worried about if things don't work out. More so, it's like, it is what it is. So, and because of it, seeing a little bit more success, not really planning too much on if things will go far, just waiting to see, dating, trying to see if the person is decent, and then taking it to the next level if the person is decent. That's it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. I think you Pisces are amongst the best. Y'all are doing a great job. Peace.